Another live stream, and today I am doing a very special live stream. Today is the 2-year anniversary of my movie. Don't focus on that. Anyways, yeah, so we are going to be watching it. I'm gonna watch my stream real quick, just because why not? So we are going to be watching it. Okay, yeah, you guys can hear me. Okay, I just needed to make sure of that. Okay, I actually got to turn up the volume so you guys can like hear the movie. I'll just do that. All right, let's go to the movie wherever the hell it is. Where the hell is it? Oh, okay. You know, I'll just scroll down. So yeah, I made this movie 2 years ago today. Crazy to think about, right? I mean, you see the trailers here. I mean, goddamn. Uh, it was a different time for sure in terms of my filmmaking. This was, I believe, right after I had finished NASCAR Craziness. Well, not right after. It was released, what, 7 months later? But still, it was after I finished NASCAR Craziness and I'd moved on to different projects. And yeah, you know what? Let's just get right into it. So, yeah, in this video, I'll just be rewatching it, giving you guys some different, I don't know what the word would be, like, different, like giving you some insight that you didn't know before, talking about my opinions and just giving my thoughts overall. Now, before we do all this, I just want to say I don't have chat messages turned on. You know what? Maybe I'll turn on chat messages. Oh, hey, Aiden. Yeah, how about I'll turn on you know what? Yeah, I'll turn on chat messages. Or maybe not, I don't know. I think I'm going to keep chat messages off because I want to just be able to focus on the movie. Not that I don't like talking to people in my streams, I do. But for this stream in particular, I think it would be better if I'm able to just focus on it. Whatever. I'll undo it. I'll just pick and choose when I want to talk. Anyways, let's get right into it. Your discretion is advised. Okay, so yeah, you might notice, first part right here, this movie is made for people over 10 for mild swearing, dark themes, and more. So yeah, there is mild swearing in this, just to let you guys know, and there's also some really weird jokes. So, I don't think you guys really care, because people who watch my channel know that I do a lot more than mild swearing a lot of the time. Sometimes the things I say can be absolutely off the walls crazy, but yeah. And you'll also notice down here it says "Take that, Karens." I still find that hilarious, by the way. The fact that I did that was so funny. Oh my god. But yeah, yeah. This movie, it's wild. Anyhow, viewer discretion is advised. Viewer discretion is advised. It doesn't even say that in the actual thing. I just yeah. So oh yeah, I also used a voice filter for that, as you can tell. Weirdly, I actually like the fact that I used the voice filter. It kind of works, honestly. I don't know why, it just does to me. And then we got the plane. This is this is just a random like stock video of a plane landing, and I decided to use it for my logo this year. This is the only thing that I think this logo was ever included in. I don't even think my 2025 logo that I made had was in any projects I made, because basically I didn't film anything. Like, if you remember, 2025, my plan was to release the second Mystery of Eagle City movie, which was called Mystery of Eagle City Metro Hell, but that never actually came out, and it's now officially canceled. If you guys are wondering, by the way, it is canceled. Uh, but yeah, so I didn't really use my 2024, 2025 logos, but luckily my 2026 logo has at least gotten some love. Uh, it's been in at least 3 different projects I've made. So at least I'm not what's the word for it? I'm not slacking on my filmmaking. Uh, you know. Okay, no, not right now. Not at this moment. I don't want to go outside. Okay. Sorry, there was just somebody at the door. Anyhow, let's. And then this is the Lightning Productions logo that has been the same way for basically 3 years at this point. It's like 2 years and 11 months, but it's basically 3 years. It's been like this. I don't think I'm gonna change it because honestly, I think it's a good logo. It's probably my favorite of the logos I've made, and honestly, that's why I've kept it. And I think I'm gonna keep it that way, at least for this year. I might change it in 27 though, but we'll see about that. Oh yeah. So before we actually get into it, by the way, that boat, there was supposed to be originally there was supposed to be a part in this movie with this boat that was beached. Um, it really doesn't make any sense though because this movie, by the way, if you didn't know, fun fact, this movie takes place in southern Missouri. So yeah, it is Eagle City, Missouri, USA. So yeah. If you were ever wondering where this takes place, it is Eagle City, Missouri. Uh, but yeah, there was supposed to be a part with this boat, but it never came to light. Honestly, I don't think it would have been a good part anyways because it really had nothing to do with the actual plot and probably would have just dragged on the movie even longer. So I'm kind of glad I didn't do that, to be honest. It could have been funny, but I would rather the story I would rather every scene be crucial to the plot than just having random filler scenes. You know what I mean? Mystery of Eagle City. That's a great title card. I love that one. Also, there's Al in the background. By the way, you're gonna see this a couple times throughout this. There's so many times where there's like trains in the background, or like there's stuff in the background that I forgot to, put off screen. So annoying, but it's whatever.
I think there's one thing we can all agree on. Sometimes mysteries are better left unsolved.
Sometimes there's better. What am I trying to say? Sometimes some mysteries are better left unsolved. Yeah, that's kind of the quote of this movie. Um, believe it or not. And it's funny because it is actually kind of true. Some mysteries are better left unsolved if you think about it. Like you know the saying, ignorance is bliss. I can't speak. I'm so sorry. I'm so dyslexic that I can't pronounce words. Ignorance. Oh my god. You guys know what I mean. Um, but yeah, you know the saying that ignorance is bliss, whatever. Yeah, but you know what I mean. It's it is true. Sometimes being completely negligent to something is a good thing because because if you know more about something, then there's probably a good chance that you know something that you probably didn't want to know. But yeah, so yeah, that is one of the most famous quotes from this movie. Probably the most famous quote from this movie, honestly. And honestly, I like it. I think it's a good quote.
Sometimes that's not the case. And
Sometimes that is not the case, though. So yeah, that's fair.
this is definitely one of those mysteries that are better left solved than not. I have worked on thousands of cases in my 20-year career, but this
Oh yeah. So yeah. That there's another line later on in this that will be connected to what he says there. So just look for that.
one in particular has fascinated me the most due to the lack of information. All that is known about this crash is that it happened in July of 1962 and that there was 87 deaths. Besides that, the information is very scarce. Nobody knows who the engine is or even what specific day it happened on. But I am ready to figure it out. I want to be the one to finally put the 60-year mystery to rest. And then I will be one of the best detectives to ever live.
Oh yeah. By the way, the music that is accompanying this scene is actually the Terminator theme, but it's like slowed down and pitched down. I think I can't remember exactly, but I think it was pitched down and slowed down. So yeah, I did use the Terminator theme, but I mean it is a good theme, and plus it's pitched down and stuff. So and it didn't get copyrighted. Believe it or not, this movie did not get copyrighted. Not even like copyright claimed, which I'm surprised about because it uses a bunch of copyrighted music. So yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Hello, hello.
Okay. I don't know why he evil laughed there. Also, the fact that my hand just teleports in there, by the way. Oh, I hate that. I hate when I do that. It's so freaking stupid.
Bruce, Bruce! Oh, what the? Oh, Oh, it's just you, Garrett. You were daydreaming again. Oh, oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's also going to become another running theme. Bruce getting it, like, not getting in his own head, but like almost like daydreaming and like basically blocking out the outside world and thinking so intensely on something that everything else around him becomes like nothing until he's broken out of it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean by that? Like he kind of gets in his own head and then he forgets about everything that's going on around him. If that makes sense. Excuse me. All right, let's continue.
But what do you want? Well, I got a message from the big boss. What did he say? Well, the big boss said that you're going to need a partner for this specific case. So, he assigned you one. He's a rookie, and his name is Carlo. Wait, I'm gonna have a partner?
Okay, so for some context for why for some context for this like scene here, or a fun fact, I guess. So first off, the big boss, um, his name I just came up with that on the fly. There's no like correlation or connection to that at all. It's just that's just his name. To be honest with you, and oh yeah, Carlo's name, by the way, he is named after my half brother that I have not seen in like 10 years, but I decided to name him I decided to name the character after my half brother because I guess why not? It just works, you know. Carlo just works honestly pretty well for the character. I don't know why he just does. And then Bruce is actually based off Bruce Wayne, the actor. So yeah, yeah, you learn something new every day. Oh yeah, and then Garrett here, the red car. He's named after Miles Garrett, the football player. So yeah, let's continue.
I'm not sure how to feel about that. I've never had a partner before. Come on now. It won't be that bad. And plus, you can train him. Train him? I'm not sure if I can do that. Come on. You're one of the best detectives in all the agency. You can do it. Trust me. Anyways, I got places to be. See you later. Bye, Garrett. Well, not sure how to feel about this.
So yeah, I used real engine sounds for this, by the way. Like I used real engine sounds for when the cars pulled up and pulled away, which I thought was pretty cool, honestly. It just added like another level of realism to this, right? Like it was just very nice. Like I really went all out for this one. Even though it's still not that great, I definitely went all out in terms of like the sound effects and stuff. And honestly, in terms of like the sound effects and sound design and stuff and like the music, I actually think I did a decent job, all things considered. It wasn't perfect, but it was pretty good.
But, anyways. Well, that was, unexpected. But I could still work through this. I've done hundreds of cases, and most of them have had a wrench thrown in here and there, so I think I'll be alright. Anyways.
Um, yeah, so yeah, Carlo mentioning that, or Bruce, sorry, Bruce mentioning that, yeah, you know, a wrench being thrown in there. That's based off a term. I think it goes something like getting a monkey wrench thrown in there. I think, but I decided to just say throw a wrench in there. So that's why Bruce says that. Sorry, my brain's not
Fortunately,
working right
there's
now.
another wrench that'll be thrown into my plan. Let's just say the people here aren't exactly the nicest. Hey, I'm driving here. Hey, screw you, man. Fucking idiot.
I don't know why they're acting like New Yorkers, even though this is in Missouri, but whatever, I guess.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Jesus Christ.
What do you think you're doing now? Nothing?
Think. What should I exactly what? Hold on. What's that? How many times have I told you, Al? You can't keep doing this. You're gonna cause an accident one day. Hey, there's no problem. I was built for speed. Yeah, that doesn't mean you have to go as fast as possible. Stop.
So yeah, this is Al and this is Rick. Al, his character is based off Spencer from Thomas and Friends. Like, you'll see what I mean as the movie goes on. You'll see more and more of like the Spencer like qualities in him, but I mean you can already see the resemblance. Obviously, Express Engine, prestigious engine, right? Um, and that's a big part of his character too. Is he's like this prestigious douchebag, I guess, and he really is just like he has a massive ego. He's self absorbent or whatever however you say that. He's just a douchebag. You know, he's an egotistical douchebag basically. And then you got Rick, who's the military engine. He's I didn't really give him a personality besides him being a military engine. I think if I were to make like an Eagle City show, like a show that takes place in Eagle City, that focuses on the other characters other than Carlo, Bruce, and Al, I'll probably give him more of a personality. But yeah, for this movie, he's just the military engine.
Okay, you're not racing. You're not racing anyone. You're an express engine. You're supposed to keep everything safe for the passengers. You want the passengers to die? Nothing will happen. Come on, stop sweating it. Dude, you keep doing this.
Yeah, he really, yeah, that, I don't know why Al reminds me of like a really like, almost like a cocky teenager. I don't know why, but like the more I've watched him, that the more that he has reminded me of that. He just seems like a really cocky, egotistical teenager to me.
Something really, really bad's gonna happen, and it's gonna be all your fault. You know what happened to that David engine. Look, that David engine was an idiot, just like you. Now get off my back, old timer. Ugh. Some way to treat that you're a hero. My hero. Yeah, right, military boy.
Damn, that is so disrespectful. Imagine serving your country and then this douchebag comes over there and calls you military boy. Damn, you know, if I was a military, if I was like a soldier in the military or a drill instructor or whatever, and somebody called me military boy, especially this type of person, yeah, I think I would be pretty mad. I would probably go off on them because that's extremely disrespectful. But yeah, yeah, Al,
Hey, you
douchebag.
gotta treat your veterans better, huh? Than that. It's very disrespectful to the people who fought for you. Alright, whatever, man. You're just some truck. I am a streamlined engine, so I don't want to hear anything from you. Ugh. One day, that Al will learn his lesson. Ugh, what a jerk that Al sounds like. Whatever.
Oh god, here comes a part that I still don't know why I put it in here to this day. You'll see what I mean. I'm not going to tell you what it is. If you haven't watched the movie, okay, just a PSA. If you have not watched the movie yet, watch the movie and then come back to this live stream later because I would assume that everybody who's watching this is you know, I'm assuming everybody who's watched this, or I'm assuming whoever I can't speak. I'm assuming that everybody who is watching this has watched the movie, but if you haven't, you should before you watch this. All right? Yeah. Okay. Also, you could still see Garrett in the background there. That's a nice detail. Even though he was supposed to have, been leaving, I don't know why he would be back there, but whatever.
Maybe the trains are nicer or something. I don't know. Howdy, partner. Welcome to these parts. Hello. Why do you look like cum?
The sound. I don't know. It's the absurdity of the line mixed with the sound effect that I put there that makes that scene just so stupidly funny. Like it's such an out of context moment. It's even I'm pretty sure it's even in one of the trailers too for this. God, it's so stupid, man. Like it's just so random, right? I mean, come on, man. I mean, Bruce, what the hell, dog?
What in the world did you just say? Excuse me. Bad wording. Let's restart. Hello.
Yeah, that was a little bit more than bad wording, Bruce. Oh my god, dude. I can't with my old self, dude. Oh my god. I mean, I'm still immature, but Jesus Christ, dude.
My name is Bruce. What's yours? Oh, my name is Allie? My name's Allie. Shut up, Harvey. Okay.
Oh yeah, this guy's name is Harvey, which is his name in Thomas and Friends. I didn't even bother giving him a different name, which kind of makes sense when you think about it, because his name is just plastered on him, like on his side tank. So yeah, I mean, I couldn't really get away with that, but whatever.
Allie, huh? Kind of sounds like that other guy I just heard. Al. Oh, Al. Ugh, Al. More like South. I hate him.
More like South.
But anyways, what brings you to these parts? Well, I'm actually a detective, and I'm trying to find out the mystery of the crash of 62. Oh, the mystery of the crash of 62. I wish I could help you, but I don't have any information or anything besides what you probably already know. Oh, okay. Harvey? Nah, I don't have anything. Okay. Well, thanks anyways. Nice to meet you guys. Yep, bye. Still can't believe he said you look like cum. Yeah, I know, right? Crazy.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that scene is very odd because when he says howdy, welcome to these parts, Ali does not act like that for the rest of the movie. He never says anything like that ever again. It was just a one-time thing. I mean, we don't see him much after this, but still, when we see him there, he does not talk like that. So I don't know. He might talk like that in the new series I'll be creating, or I might create. I don't know if I will. We'll see. If I do, it'll probably be coming this summer. But yeah, I don't know why. Uh, oh yeah, then there's the shunting yard over there in the background. If you
Well,
notice
that was
that.
one of the most awkward conversations I've ever had. Hey, let me out! Let me out! I want to get out. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Yeah, right. You didn't mean to rob a store. Shut your mouth. Oh, I swear the people are nuts in this town. I know, right? I caught 7 kids doing the graffiti yesterday on the local store.
7 kids, damn. Oh yeah, by the way, this is the introduction of the police force. Now they don't really get a big role besides one character that will appear in a second
Ugh,
that I'll talk
and
about.
that general store cannot catch a break recently. Yeah, this town is getting worse and worse by the year, I will say. But that's why we're here. Oh, to beat up black people? What was that?
Oh my god, dude. Freaking beat up black people, god. By the way, sorry if you hear background noise. But yeah, freaking beat up black people, god. My jokes were crazy back then. Like, literally, my jokes, I mean they still are, but especially back then, they were just absolutely wild. Like I was just completely unhinged. I mean, to be fair, if you saw some of my old streams, that probably isn't surprising. You know, it's just like, that's just kind of my sense of humor. And I know some people don't like it, but I mean, if you don't like it, then don't watch my channel, right? But yeah, damn. I mean, it is true though. Police do beat up minorities. Unfortunately, it's a sad reality of life.
I meant to serve and protect. Yes, that's what you said. Of course, not the other thing. So anyways, what do you think of...
Unit 418, requesting security gate access.
Shoot, guys, that's my call. Got a blast.
Oh yeah, and then here's Ted. I forgot to mention actually. Yeah, here's Ted. He is a very important character. He will get an important role later on. Actually, 2. I won't say what it is though. Again, I'll say it when the time comes along. But yeah, he is a very important character. I like his character. He's not the best character out there. Obviously, he doesn't get much time in the spotlight compared to the main 3. One of the things about this movie that I wish I would have improved on a little bit is, I will admit, besides Carlo, Bruce, and Al, a lot of the characters don't get that much development, which is something that I do want to work on with the show that I might be making on this. So yeah, that was kind of my problem. I didn't really develop a lot of the characters.
Man, he's gone in a blink, huh? Well, that's what makes us police officers. We gotta be ready when they need us the most. Yep. So, what do you think of Mario? Huh. Everything looks okay.
Oh yeah, and then this scene is him flying over Eagle City. By the way, the layout looks so much different back then. Like, if you saw my layout review video today, like, the layout looks a lot different. I mean, not like a super, like, not like super different. Obviously, it still has some of the same qualities, but a lot of the stuff is in different places. Like, the police station's on the complete opposite side of the railway, town, railway slash town, and then obviously there's the tune-up station, which was not there before. The tower's not there anymore, and I think it is smaller. I think it is smaller. I don't know exactly if that is true, because obviously this layout I made over 2 years ago, and I deassembled it over 2 years ago, so I could not tell you how big it is, but from memory, I think the one that I have now is smaller.
Alright, everything looks okay. Let me get back to my helipad. Ugh, I'm so confused. What the? Huh? Hey man, you ran right into me. Sorry. Wait a minute. Who are you? Oh, I'm Carlo. You're Bruce, right? Oh, so you're my new partner, huh?
Yep, here's the introduction of Carlo. A very important character, obviously.
Yeah, that's how it's gonna be, I guess. So you're a rookie. Yep, I'm a rookie. Clean and fresh out of the womb. Out of the what now? Nothing. You forget about that. Anyways, when did you arrive here? Just a couple hours ago.
I'm noticing this beginning has a lot of weird jokes, which is more than I remember, at least. But I mean, they're all throughout the movie. Obviously, all throughout the movie, there are weird jokes. But just like in these first like 8 minutes, there's been a lot more than I remember. But yeah, let's continue.
Only took me a couple hours though to realize that this town is absolutely nuts. I mean, so our first case is about some train crash from 1962. Yep, I think you're gonna find it very interesting because, well, there isn't much information on it besides the fact that it was a train crash that happened in 1962, and, well, actually, that's about it. Well, I guess I could see why they needed 2 detectives on this case. I guess so, but, still not sure about having a partner. But anyways, let's go. Strange. Whatever. Alright, that's my last train of the day. Man, I had some hard...
Yeah. So what am I trying to say? So yeah, this next scene right here is also part of the trailer. I think it's trailer 2, I believe, is what this scene was a part of. At least part of it is.
Work today. Well, at least it's over with.
Oh yeah, also notice there's actual like prop trees. So for I think Christmas of 23, I got prop trees specifically for this purpose. No, wait. No, I think it was Christmas of 22 actually. Yeah, I think it was Christmas of 22. But yeah, I got prop trees. I don't really have them anymore. I mean, I think I still have some somewhere. I would probably have to find them though. But yeah, so yeah, I used prop trees, and I mean, I think they worked pretty well.
Hopefully. What the heck was that? What in the world was...
Yeah, so yeah, this was the thumbnail of the second trailer, I believe. Yeah, the second trailer. This was the thumbnail of the second trailer for this movie. So yeah, pretty cool. Also, I think this is a pretty nice shot. Honestly, like, I really like this shot of him just dangling off the edge. And Rick in the background and the cars.
The track probably bent again. God damn it, man. At least I didn't fall off the edge. Hopefully no other train coming. You have gotta be fucking kidding me.
That is the first of many crashes in this movie. Personally, this is my least favorite of all of them. It's not a bad crash, it's just not that crazy or anything. and it really doesn't have any significance to the movie. It's just kind of there for, I don't know. It's just there because I like train crashes, I guess. I mean, train crashes are kind of, well, I'm not going to say like good. Obviously, a train crash, you never want to see a train crash, but they're kind of fun to watch in Thomas and Friends, knowing they are fake. Real train crashes, I don't like real train crashes, obviously, because people die and, you know, people lose their jobs or whatever. It's not good, but, you know. But yeah, I mean, yeah.
Luke, say something. Are you okay? So sorry. Yeah, I'm fine, Rick. I think I'm gonna be in the works for a long time. Can you just get the breakdown showing, please? On it.
2 hours later. Yep, and then here's the stop sign that I don't know where it is, which is why I had to use a deer sign for the new layout. I'm hoping I can find that stop sign somewhere, but until then, I guess I'll have to use the deer sign, as I said in the video. And then here is the introduction of Vic, who is a character who, believe it or not, his model actually appeared in NASCAR Craziness. I think it was season 1, episode 5. In the background, you can see his model. That wasn't him in the background, but it was his model. You know, obviously, I didn't know I was going to be creating this movie a year and a half before I even started filming it, so, you know.
So, Vic, how bad does the damage look? Well, good news. I mean, you didn't suffer too much damage, but bad news, the parts that you did damage are pretty important. You damaged your front tires, your front bumper. Yeah, it's pretty bad. You're going to be spending quite a while in the works, unfortunately. God damn it, man. I just got out of the works a week ago. I want to work, not stay in a workshop for 3 weeks.
Fair enough.
Sorry. There's nothing else we can do. Well, Luke, I guess it looks like I'm going to be taking over your jobs again. Thanks. You're a true friend. You know.
Okay, so this scene coming up is the only different voice actor in this movie, and Joe, and the person who voiced this character was Joe or Luigi the God Gamer 567, who I used to be friends with. I'm not friends with him anymore because of stuff that happened that I'm not going to talk about in this video. But yeah, he voiced the character named Jake. He only had like, I think 3 or 4 lines. Yeah, I think it was actually 4. Yeah, 4 lines in this movie. But this is the primary scene he was in. I'm pretty sure I mentioned him in the description of the movie, despite the fact he was barely in it, mainly because, well, my friend voice acted him, so of course I'm going to mention it, right? Like, you know.
How much longer do we have to wait? I have a place to be, you know.
Nobody
shut
cares.
up,
You
dude.
were impatient.
Alright, jeez. Sorry, dude.
Look, I don't really talk to Joe anymore, and I don't even really like Joe because of some of the stuff that happened, which again I'm not going to talk about, but I will admit his voice acting in this scene was actually pretty decent. I will admit, I thought he did a pretty good job. So, Joe, if you're by chance watching this, I don't know if you are, you're probably not, but if you are, you did a decent job on this.
Well, to answer your question, it's going to be quite a while. Could take days for all we know. The road's cracked anyways, so you're going to have to wait. I'm sorry.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, time to take you away, Luke. Okay.
I think that's a motorcycle. By the way, fun fact, the sound that I used for the big truck, I don't actually think he has a name, which is... Oh yeah, speaking of that, he doesn't actually have a name, which is kind of weird to think about because I named everybody else, even the background characters. But yet a character who appears quite a few times in this movie and has quite a few lines doesn't even get a name, which is weird. I might give him a name in the new series that I might be doing, but we'll see about that. Oh yeah, there's Allie in the background, by the way.
What is it, sir? I don't know. I just have a bad feeling something else, even worse, is going to happen soon to one of my engines. Really? I don't get that feeling. Well, I do. Well, that's unfortunate. You just got out of the works.
Yeah. This next scene also includes a line that can be taken out of context a little bit between these two characters. Oh yeah, also Vic saying he has a bad feeling. That will obviously come into play later because I mean, whenever a character in a movie says that, that usually does come into play. But yeah.
Yeah. So, what do we do next? Oh, why don't you come over to my shed tonight and we can investigate this a little further, okay?
Oh my god. How did I do not know how he said that line with a straight face. Legitimately just think I didn't realize how that line could be interpreted because we're gonna go investigate this a little further. It can be taken out of context in many different ways, and a lot of the ways that can be taken out of context are kind of weird, but that's okay.
Well, you're the more experienced agent, so I'll take your lead. All right, see you tonight. See ya. Oh boy.
These two. Oh my goodness, these two. Oh man. They're honestly my favorite characters from this movie. Even though they're not objectively the most interesting characters or whatever, I think they're funny. And I honestly think I will make a short on these two one day because honestly, I think they're hilarious. I think they're funny, and I think they would work in like their own little skit slash short. Not like a full movie, obviously. I don't know if they would work in a full movie, but like a short film or something, I think they would work pretty good in. And I also think they're just kind of iconic characters too. Like that, a lot of people who watch this movie will definitely know these two because they mainly stick out because of their voices and also just their attitude as well. They're kind of like the tow-mater of this movie a little bit. They also kind of act like Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah. Oh, isn't this natural Wade funny guy super good, Break? Oh yeah, it is, Bert.
Oh yeah, Break and Burt, that's their names. Oh yeah, by the way, yeah, I did use nitro funny gas as the alcohol in this universe because nitro funny gas is 85% alcohol. So yeah, I mean it makes sense if trains and trucks and cars and stuff drank oil, then I mean, and planes too. If they drank oil, then nitro Wade funny gas would be alcohol in this universe. So I mean, the logic makes sense. Good on me from 2 years ago.
Oh, we are lifetimers. We're ride or dies. We're brothers. Oh, there's nothing like sipping on a nice natural Kool-Aid on a Saturday night in the summer. It's beautiful. You.
The laugh is so bad. Also, these two definitely give off gay vibes, and they also kind of remind me of the two cops from Gravity Falls. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, these two definitely give off gay vibes for sure. Not that that was an intentional thing, but they just do.
Oh, you're so right. I love you, man.
Ugh. Couple of drunk idiots, just what I need today.
Hey, you red fucker over there, you diesel train thing, whatever you are. What do you...
Okay, what is the matter with you two? You guys are acting drunk.
That's because we are drunk, you stupid hobo. We've been sipping on...
I'm sorry. It's so stupid. It's not even that funny, but it's just so stupid. Like, you stupid hobo. Like, God. It's just, this movie is just so stupid. But it's, like, stupid in the funniest way possible. Like, it's so freaking funny. Like, I don't know, dude. This movie is so unbelievably bad that it's actually, like, it's a masterpiece. It's like a masterpiece in the worst way possible. That's the way I describe this movie. It's so bad that it's actually so funny. Like, it's comedy gold. Like, I don't know how to describe this movie. I don't know how I made something that is so unbelievably bad and good at the same time. It's nuts.
Natural funny gas, 85% alcohol. Oh, get your head spinning after a few sips. Yeah, I feel like I might vomit a little bit or something. We can't vomit, you know. Oh, that's right. We're diesel, we're trucks. We can't vomit.
Jesus, not only are you two gay, but you're also drunk as well. Ugh,
Damn.
that combination is bad.
And what's wrong with being gay exactly?
I love how he said, "Great, you both are gay and drunk. It's like that's funny.
Yeah, don't be a gay hater. Actually, I have a song for that.
Please, God, I don't wanna.
Oh, don't be a gay hater, don't be a gay hater, don't be a gay hater, yeah. Don't be a gay hater, don't be a gay hater, unless you want to be a bad person. Yeah, that's my song. Did you like it? It also rhymes too a little bit.
Okay, that was actually pretty good. But you guys were still drunk anyway, so I got that on you. Ow.
Still got that on you. Oh yeah. That song, I don't know why, it was kind of good. It wasn't even it was intended to be awful, by the way. It was intended to be an awful song and somehow it still was kind of good. And also it teaches a very good lesson. Don't be a gay hater. So yeah, everybody, if you're watching the stream, do not be a gay hater. Do not be a gay hater at all. Also, I gotta I gotta turn off this. God damn it, Michael. I gotta turn this off.
That guy's just a hater. Yeah, we don't listen to haters. We just live life our way. Yep. Bert, let's just keep drinking natural aid funny gas until we pass out.
What is?
You know what? I gotta say, those two are actually decent role models. Not the drinking part. Do not drink alcohol excessively. That's not good. But them just being themselves and not giving a shit what others think. I mean, hey, that's pretty good. It's pretty good, honestly. So yeah, I mean, they live life their way. Pretty good. Good on you, Bert and Break.
Wrong with those two? Oh, they're very, very drunk. I mean, so drunk, drunker than 5 drunk guys put together. Both the two of them. I can still hear you guys, you know. Yeah, whatever. So, anyways, where do you think we should start on the research? I think we should go to the internet first. That would be a good start. Already way ahead of you, man.
Oh yeah, by the way, Bruce has a computer in this movie, which is kind of odd because trains having computers is an odd concept. Like, how would that even work? I mean, I guess it could work if it's like a pedal system, maybe. But yeah, whatever.
Where did that computer come from? Never mind. Anyways, let me start.
I don't know.
Crash of 62.
I don't know what I was
blah,
trying to
blah,
imply there.
Another stupid page. Blah blah blah. Wait a minute. How am I gonna see your screen? I can't see it from over here. Oh, that's right. You have that eyewear technology, right? Yep, I do. Well, that's very good because I can connect my computer to your eyeglass, so you'll be able to see my screen.
Eyeglass, huh? That sounds like a new Apple product. Apple. Do you want to make something, called Eyeglass and give me all the profits? No, I'm joking.
Well, I guess that solves that problem.
No, but seriously, that sounds like an Apple product. That's you know those glasses that have like you can like I don't know look at stuff online on like search engines like Google and Firefox, and I think you might be able to play games on them. I don't know if they've gotten to that level yet, but you know what I mean. Have you seen those? Yeah, I mean, it sounds like an Apple product to me. An eyeglass, you know, just an Apple, like an iPhone or an iPad, but it's actually glasses.
Okay, let's see. Boo, boo, boo. Okay, just close this tab, close that tab. Jesus, Bruce, do you ever close your tabs and what's that? Train hub? No, sorry.
Train hub. Yeah, so this scene confirms that Bruce has train porn on his computer. His company computer, by the way. By the way, it is mentioned. I don't know if it's mentioned in the movie, but that is a company computer he's using. So yeah, he is looking at weird stuff on his company computer, which is probably against the terms of service of the company, if I had to guess. But whatever. It's fine.
That's this. Don't mind that. That's just it's nothing. It's nothing. Don't tell them that I. All right. I won't tell them that you were looking at you know what on the computer. Huh. This is going nowhere. Can't seem to find anything besides what we already know. Maybe I just need to dig deeper. Maybe we could go where? I don't know what you... Man, if I could rack this up. Oh, History of Trains Archive. Perfect.
History of Trains Archive. That's probably a real website. Yeah. You know, I don't know. I just want to mention that.
This will be where we're able to find it. All right, let's see. Let's see. Train crashes. Wait a minute. Oh, here's some information. It's the new information. Well, it says here that the crash happened on July 15th, 1962, so we finally have a specific date. And also, the train, pulling the train, was a Berks engine, a specific type of engine created in the 1950s.
Berks engine, not based off any real engine, to my knowledge.
And there was only 4 of them ever built. Interesting. Hey, I think I heard about the Berks engine. Apparently they were pretty good engine and were very reliable, so that's kind of surprising. I mean, to be fair, it's not hard to have a reliable engine with only 4 trains ever being built, but, you know. Yeah, according to the website, it says here that it didn't have any history of major failures. So, yeah, must have been a really reckless engine that caused this accident. Oh, kind of like that Al. Oh, yeah, he was a huge jerk, man. That guy needs to humble up a little bit. Yeah, man, I heard him yelling at some military engine earlier today. Yeah, he's not very nice, to say the least. Anyways, I think I'm going to go off for the night. We'll figure out what to do in the morning. See you tomorrow.
Oh yeah, this next scene here is okay, I know I'm saying every scene, but like this next scene is kind of strange. So just saddle up or buckle up, depending on where you're from.
See you tomorrow, Carlo. What the... Huh? What's going on?
Oh yeah, fun fact. The light that you see here is actually from a Halloween light, believe it or not, that my family has gotten over like the last 3 years of 3 years or so, like to put inside like the pumpkins or to put around the front door. We use like not real candle lights, obviously, because well, you know, we would burn the pumpkin. We use digital ones. So yeah, that's what's being used right there. If you're wondering, like what they actually look like, because it's hard to see what they look like here, you can search up digital Halloween candles online and you'll probably find them.
Hello? Anyone there? Carlo? Al? Allie? Anyone? What time even is it? Ugh. Hey. What was that?
By the way, I love the lighting in this scene. I love how creepy it is. Like, the scene itself isn't that creepy, but considering what I had to work with, I thought it, you know, it's a little unsettling. Like, specifically just because of the lighting. Also, the music's a bit unsettling, but it isn't that bad. Oh yeah, by the way, just to let you guys know, some of the music that is used in here is not, well, it is real music, but it's from the InShot library, which is the, what do you call it? It's brain, please work. Okay, what I was trying to say was, it's from the music library on InShot. So yeah, and some of another song that's in here later on, actually at the end of this movie, in the last scene, is also from the InShot music library. So yeah, some of them are from like non-InShot music library, and then some of them are from it. So yeah.
Who just said hey? Oh god, this is creeping me out. So confused. There's nobody around and it's so dark. I'm starting to really get creeped out right now.
Help.
Oh, what the? Well, why do people keep telling me stuff? I gotta go. What the? Who are you? What do you want? I'll do anything, please. Just get away from me. Stop staring at.
I don't know why, but this reminds me of Slender Man. Like the flashlight and the darkness surrounding it, and then the completely white face with like the black and red. It looks like a train version of Slender Man. Like I could totally see this being a like if you showed me this image with no context, I probably that would probably be my first thought, honestly. But yeah, now his face isn't actually white. It's actually there is actually a face drawn on there, but in this shot, since the flashlight is, directly pointed at him, it looks like it's completely blank.
Me like that, please. You know, Bruce, you're too close, way too close to figuring out this mystery of mine. And if you do, somebody very important's reputation is going to be completely ruined forever. You'll never be able to recover from it. What do you mean someone's reputation will be ruined? You will figure that out very soon if you keep pursuing this mystery. So please, quit it. No, I can't quit it. I can't. You have to. I have to? Yes, you have to. Wait. No. No. No! Ah! Oh my god. It was just a...
I love how the music cuts out right as he stops screaming. That's actually good timing. Also, by the way, that was actually really good foreshadowing for what happens later on in the movie. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Even though I thought, like, coming into this, I thought I would like nothing about this movie, I actually like quite a bit of it. I mean, there is some mess ups during the movie, like with my voice acting and stuff that I don't like. But overall, I gotta say, so far, for what I had to work with, okay, guys, consider this. I made this movie on a Kindle Fire. Yes, I used a Kindle Fire to make this movie. So, all things considered, I gotta say, for what I had to work with, this isn't terrible. This is actually pretty decent. So, I mean, good job to me, I guess. I guess I don't think this movie is as bad as I used to think it was. Like, this movie actually seems to be okay.
Oh my god. Dude, what's the matter with you? Why are you screaming? Sorry, I had a horrible dream. What was this dream about exactly?
Oh yeah, something I forgot to mention is Bruce is a CSX 808, which is a real train that you can see in real life. Like if you look up CSX 808 on the internet, on like on Google or whatever, you can find an image of it. So yeah, it's a real train, and that's what Bruce is. I don't know what the other trains are, honestly. I think Al is probably like some Japan, like Zeppelin streamline engine, whatever you want to call it, like one of those trains in Japan that go like 400 miles an hour. He's probably one of those. I don't think he's an American train. From what I know, I don't think he's an American train. But the rest of them, I have honestly no clue what models they are. However, for the cars, Vic, I believe, is a Volkswagen Beetle. Garrett, I don't remember what he was. I remember searching that, but I can't remember for the life of me. And then, I don't know. I don't know the rest of them. All I know, the only ones I know for sure are Bruce and Vic. Those are the only two models I can think of off the top of my head. Or I can, remember.
It's hard to describe. There was voices, and then I saw an engine, and he told me not to pursue this case or something. I don't know.
Also, by the way, you can still see Al in the background. He's off the tracks. Possible foreshadowing? Nah, it was a mistake. It was a mistake. Yeah, that's the one thing about this movie. I made a lot of bad mistakes. I mean, if you could overlook those mistakes, which some of them are somewhat, somewhat. Okay, what am I trying to say? Some of them are somewhat overlookable. I don't know. I don't know. That's not a. I know that's not a word, but you know what I mean. But some of them are inexcusable. Like you'll see in a couple minutes, there's one mistake that's just inexcusable, and I don't know how I didn't notice. Like it's just like, oh my god. But it's whatever.
Maybe it's a sign. Or maybe they're just being superstitious. That's a strange dream. You sure you didn't take some of that nitro funny gas from those two guys? What? No, of course not. I didn't. I promise. Alright, whatever you say. Well, what's our next course of action? Well, as I said last night, we should go around town asking people. Maybe we can get more information that way. Alright.
Oh yeah, in the background there, that do you see a plane right there? There is an airport, which is not in the new layout actually, or I forgot to add into the new layout. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be in the new layout. I mean, there might be. I don't know. I honestly, it doesn't really serve much purpose because barely anyone lives here, uh, or whatever. So it's not really like if barely anyone lives in the Eagle City thing. So it doesn't really matter. But I mean, there still might be some planes included in the new series if I did make it. But it won't be like it will only be like cameos or whatever. So yeah.
Alright, let's get started. Hey, don't leave. Oh, hey Garrett. You got a message from the big boss. What did he say? He said, you got another case in your pending. Oh, great. It makes it 140 cases now. Wait a
Oh yeah. So for context for that line, I actually did some research on detectives and like how their jobs work, and apparently detectives have hundreds of cases, or they can have hundreds of cases at once, not just one. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. Like I actually did some research for this movie, and that was included in there, which is a nice touch, I will admit. Now, could have I done more research? Probably, but you know, the fact that I even did a little research shows that I was dedicated to making this movie good. Like I really wanted to make this movie good, and while I may have not succeeded in making it good, so far I would say it's all right. So yeah, I mean, again, credit to my old self. I guess I'm a better filmmaker than maybe I thought initially, but we'll see. We'll see about that. We're only 20 minutes through.
minute. You have 140 cases pending right now? Yeah, pretty much. It's not an easy life as a detective. But yeah, thank you, Garrett. You're welcome, man. So, how have the wife and kids been, Garrett? They've been good, I think. Hey, oh my god, is that Bruce Jackson? Oh my god.
Oh yeah, his name is Bruce Jackson, and then Carlo's name is Carlo Estevez. I forgot to mention that, actually. Their last names are that. Oh yeah, and then here's the fanboy car. Yeah, Bruce has fans, so apparently he is that famous of a detective that there are legitimate fans of him around the USA, and one of them just so happened to run into him. So yeah, I guess that's interesting.
Please, God, help me. I don't want to deal with this right now. Hey, he's not giving out autographs right now. He's in the middle of a case. Aww, okay. Jesus, some of your fans are crazier than the Swifties. Yeah, the Swifties.
You can definitely tell when this was made. This was when, I mean, Taylor Swift is still very popular, but this was when Taylor Swift was like really, really popular. This was when her and Travis first were like becoming girlfriend and boyfriend or whatever. I'm about 100% sure they're getting married now as well. I don't know when that is going to happen exactly, but I'm about 95% sure they're getting married. But I could be wrong about that. If I'm wrong, then correct me on that, but I think they are. But yeah, so, yeah, that's why I made that joke. Also, truth be told, Swifties are absolutely nuts, okay? Look, no offense to Swifties, if you're a Swiftie or whatnot. I'm not saying all of them are. I'm saying a good majority of them, though, are pretty wild. And I'm not saying it's wrong to have passion for somebody, but, idolizing... Okay, Actually, I'm going to bring this up for a second, not movie related. I don't think idolizing someone is a good thing. Like, don't get me wrong, you can look up to somebody, it's not a problem, but to look at somebody as perfect is not right because, truth be told, nobody is perfect, right? Nobody is perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. Some people more than others, but the truth is, everybody makes mistakes. So, in my personal opinion, I think idolizing somebody, no matter if it's a celebrity or a friend of yours or whatnot, I don't really think it's a good idea. So, you know, I'm not telling you guys what to do. I'm just giving you some food for thought.
Anyways, I'll be going. See you later. Alright, bye, Garrett. So, what do we do, Bruce? Well, Carlo, we just go around and we talk to the first car we find, alright? Or vehicle, whatever. Hey, random car.
Hey, random car. Don't ask for my name. It's just random. Oh yeah, this was Jake again, the Joe's character.
Do you know anything about this 1962 train crash?
I have no idea who this David person is, Mr. Jackson.
Oh, okay. Thanks anyways. This is actually harder than I would have expected. I guess we just have to...
Also, he didn't even mention his name, so it's weird that he mentioned it. Did he? Did he mention his name? I don't know. Whatever. That may have been a mistake.
Keep trying, huh?
Oh yeah, before this song plays, this song is by Royal Blood, and it's called Trying to Figure It Out, which is kind of the theme of this movie, is trying to figure out the mystery. So I thought, you know what, that song kind of works. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. Honestly, a lot of the things I did in this movie was just like, okay, this feels right, I should do that. You know what I mean? And I mean, sometimes it worked out, but other times it didn't. This time, though, I thought the song was fit pretty well. Low key though, this is a bop actually. This song is underrated. I would definitely recommend giving it a listen. If you're if you're looking for new music to get into, I would recommend it. It's not bad actually. It's actually pretty catchy. Oh yeah, funny part of this whole sequence, Bruce and Carlo actually fall off the flatbed that they're on. So yeah, I don't know. It was just a random detail. Also, they did it. Also, they fell off right in front of the general store. That would be quite the sight if I was, imagine being a person grocery shopping and then you go out of the store and you see two trains just in the middle of the frickin' street. That would be very odd. But also it would be like a picture worthy moment. Like if I saw that, I would immediately take out my phone or whatever and take a picture of that. And then he freaking rages. Freaking Chuggington-esque moment right there, where he's not even on the tracks, but yet he's moving around. Again, this song is a bop, man. Holy shit. Like, for real, dude, this song is a bop. Like, that song is actually so good. I forgot how good that song was. I have not listened to it in years, but that song is legitimately really good. Again, it's Try to Figure It Out by Royal Blood, if anyone wants to give it a listen. So yeah, let's go.
How did I end up here again? It just doesn't make any sense.
Oh, yep, there's Rick again, just randomly off the tracks. I don't know why. I mean, to be fair, this is a dream sequence, so it's whatever, it's fine.
Easy, I mean. Ooh, what the? Oh, not you again. Bruce, Bruce, Bruce. Why do you keep saying my name, Bruce?
Also, yes, David is 26. That will also come into play later on. It's just a detail that will come into play. Also, a palm tree in Missouri, by the way.
Bruce, Bruce. Oh. What's going on with you, man? You're acting like really distracted today.
Oh yeah, by the way, here's my cat in the background. His name is Pete. He's really cute. Oh yeah, by the way, this is the first, what do you call it? It's the first appearance of the lightning effect that is used throughout this movie consistently, because when I was making this movie, there was like a bunch of rain going on. Like there was just days and days of rain in a row. I think this was like February of 2024 when I was filming this. Yeah, it was February 2024. And it was just raining like for probably a week straight, honestly. I can't even remember, but it may have been like a week or two straight it was raining. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to incorporate that into the film instead of letting it ruin my filmmaking or whatever. You know what? I'm going to use it, right? And use it for the filmmaking process of the movie, and make it a detail that is important as well, which you'll see later on. But yeah, I mean, I you know what, I gotta say, I thought, you know, good on me for working through that or around that.
Don't seem very focused. No, don't worry. I'm fine. I'm fine, trust me. Just, that nightmare is getting to me. You don't say. Yeah, though, this whole trying to ask
Another car teleporting into the shot, baby.
everyone thing isn't working out very well. Hey, hello. What's your name? Oh, my name is Ted. I'm a police talk helicopter. I'm just on patrol right now, scouting the area. Yeah, my name is Bruce Jackson, famous detective.
No, I'm Bruce Jackson, famous detective. That's quite the self-absorbed line. Self-absorbed line. I am dyslexic. Also, yeah, another lightning strike, baby.
Do you know anything about the crash of 62? Oh, I don't know anything about the crash of 62, but I do know somebody who might know something about it. Her name is Kit.
Oh yeah, by the way, if you saw the thumbnail for this, this is the thumbnail shot. Now, well, it isn't really the thumbnail shot per se. The thumbnail shot is actually, I took that on a different day from when I filmed this. Because as you can tell, it was not raining in that shot, and it was also much lighter outside that day than it was this day. Again, I don't even know. It was like cloud. I don't even think I saw the sun during the filmmaking process of this. Honestly, it was wild.
Kit? Yep. She used to be an express engine on our line for the longest time, but unfortunately, Al took over her job a couple years ago, and she wasn't very happy about it. Now she just does menial tasks on the outskirts of the Eagle City Railway. Oh, sorry to hear about that. So she knows something about the crash of 62? Oh, she probably knows the most about it out of anybody in this town. If you're going to get any new information about that incident, talk to her.
Yeah. Also, fun fact about the scene: it started raining when I did the scene. Yeah, you can kind of, if you look closely, actually, as the scene goes on, you can see it getting wetter and wetter, like specifically on top of Bruce and on the tracks as well, and on Ted too. So yeah, again, I persevered, and I didn't delay it or anything. I used it as a part of the movie, which, you know what? Again, good on me for doing that.
Well, thank you very much, good sir. Yeah, thanks. That helps a lot. No problem. She's just down the track from here. Sorry, Alan. You are going to have to pull a goods train tomorrow because Rick is having a military meetup up in Grand Flags, so, you know. Wait, whoa. Let me get this straight.
Oh yeah, this scene, this is, I think, the first conversation we see have, but that's towards the end. So this is really the only conversation we get to see for a while. I'm actually, hold on, I'm gonna restart it for a second so I can just watch it and understand it a little bit better.
Sorry, Alan. You were gonna have to pull a
Also, Vic calls him Alan, not Al. Don't ask why. I don't know. I don't know why I made that a thing. He just does.
goods train tomorrow because Rick is having a military meetup up in Grand Flag, so, you know. Wait, whoa. Let me get this straight. I'm gonna have to pull a goods train? Yeah, no way, Jose. Not pulling a goods train. Alan, please don't be difficult. It's only one day. No. Imagine me, the 26th of my class of electric diesels.
Yeah, by the way, I just pulled that out of my ass. He's definitely, I don't, he's not an electric diesel. That's all I know. At least I don't think he is. I don't know. That's what Brandon told me when he first watched this. I don't know whether or not to believe him. I mean, he seems to know a lot about trains, so I guess I kind of have to believe him, but I don't know. I might do some research or whatever. I don't know. But either way, I just kind of pulled that out of my ass.
Pulling a goods train, my reputation would be ruined. Do you understand that? And do you understand that if you don't do this job tomorrow, I'm not going to let you pull the express for a year?
Damn, man. Vic does not mess around. This guy is all business. Honestly, Vic seems like a really good controller. Like I would argue he might even be better than Sir Topham Hatt. He is all business, no jokes, no nothing. Like this guy knows what he's doing. Which I guess was the intention to have him be like this strict controlling controller figure, you know? I mean, he is a good controller though. He's not like super duper controller. I wouldn't even really call him a controller. I would call him more like a manager, I guess would be a better term, cuz he isn't really even a controller. He's not like well, he is, but you know what I mean. He's more of a manager, I would say.
Do you understand that? Huh? What is it going to be? Pull that goods train or no express for a year?
Also, I'm just going to note that he kind of looks like Sir Topham Hatt's car. Like if you search up a picture of Sir Topham Hatt's car and then compare it to Vic, yeah, I think you will see the resemblance. Honestly, Sir Topham Hatt's car kind of does like kind of does look like a Volkswagen Beetle now that I think about it. I don't know if it's based off that, but that's whatever.
Fine, whatever. You're so mean. Ugh, spoiled brat. Yep.
I love that scene. Ugh, spoiled brat. I mean, damn shit. Again, Vic just does not mess around. He just doesn't mess around. I love it. I love his character so much. I love how like no nonsense he is, and he just says what's on his mind. It's so funny.
I think this is where Kit is. Let's go talk to her. All right. Hello, madam. Are you willing to come out for questioning? What do you guys want? Oh my god.
Oh yeah, there it is. This scene implies that Bruce has a crush on Kit, believe it or not. So yeah, that's cool. I mean, it isn't touched on too much after this, but it's clear that he does. Also, she is a pretty marvelous engine. I won't even lie. Oh yeah, this is Thomas and Friends music. I don't remember exactly what season this is from. It might be season 4 or season 5, but I can't remember.
Wow, you're magnificent. Thank you. I get that a lot, especially from creepy people. Right, Cheryl? Yeah, girl.
Oh god, no. Oh no, guys. Hold on. No. Oh no.
Wow, you're magnificent. Thank you. I get that a lot, especially from creepy people. Right, Cheryl? Yeah, girlfriend.
Oh god. I hate her. Oh god, no. Oh, this scene, dude. Oh my god. I can't with myself right now. This scene. Everything else has been tolerable up to this point, but god, this is awful.
Besties for the resties. Ugh, again with the gayness. Carlo!
I don't know why that's so funny, but it is. Carlos just like, again with the gayness. Like, I don't know why I find it so
A lot,
funny.
especially from creepy people.
Like, I'm gonna say this right now. I objectively, I don't think this is funny, but I don't know. I guess it kind of is because I'm laughing at it a lot. I don't know. Maybe I am just funny, and maybe I'm just like being self-deprecating. I don't know. But I guess you guys can give your opinions in the chat.
Cheryl, yeah, girlfriend, we're besties for the resties. Ugh, again with the gayness. Carlo! It's fine, Bruce, it's fine. But anyways, why are you, questioning me? Am I in trouble?
Oh yeah. By the way, Cheryl. She is the same model as Vic, except she's pink.
Oh, no, not at all. We were just asking if you knew anything about this crash from 1962. Oh, you want to know about the crash of 62, huh?
Oh my God. Vic, not Vic. Freaking Ted on top of the thing. Another
Well,
mistake.
Settle in, boys. It's going to be quite the long story. All right, whatever you say, Magnificent. I meant Kit. Boys, am I right? Yeah, so immature. But anyways, here's the story of the crash of 1962. David was an engine who first arrived on our railway in the summer of 1959.
Yep, and here's the story sequence. Also, that transition was kind of nice, actually.
At first, he was a very kind and hard-working engine, but something changed about him. Eventually, though, he changed. He became a very different engine. He seemed really arrogant and rude and cocky. He caused lots of accidents.
That is a reference to Gordon Takes a Dip, I think the name of the episode is. From season 1 of Thomas and Friends. Yeah, that's a reference to that. And then obviously this is a reference to well, actually the crash that happens to both David and Luke is actually a reference to Falcon's crash in season 4. I think it was in the second episode of that season. I think that Falcon had that crash where he was dangling off the edge and then Duke pulled him back on the rails. So yeah. Oh yeah, something to note, a lot of the crashes that happen, and honestly just a lot of the stuff here in general, is based off Thomas and Friends. A lot of the stuff is just based off Thomas and Friends, which I guess makes sense. When you're talking about, well, talking trains, Thomas and Friends is the first thing that comes to mind, right? So, yeah. I mean, yeah.
He loved to push his limits when he was pulling trains, which caused him to make split-second decisions that led to accidents.
Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention this. This movie is based off The Search for Smudger. I remember me watching that movie and getting inspired to make my own like train themed movie with like a mystery. Now, obviously this one is different, like obviously this one is different. It's not like the same thing, but it is heavily based off that movie. If you're wondering where you can watch that movie, it's made by, I think, Thomas 1, Edward 2, Henry 3, I think that's his name on YouTube. But you can just search up The Search for Smudger and you'll find it, trust me. But yeah, that's the movie that inspired this.
He also became very verbally abusive towards us, especially me though. I don't know why. Vic would constantly have to tell him off. Me and Vic wanted to do something about it, but we didn't know what to do. David had turned into a total monster, and we didn't know how to help him. It was...
Shit. By the way, my blanket just right there on the floor casually again.
July 15th, 1962. He was taking a stop at the Eagle City station. Hey, David. Oh, hey. Hey, Kit. Just taking my express train like always. You know, I'm just the best express engine in all the Midwest. More like the meanest in all of the Midwest. Like, really? You think you're the best? Yeah, of course I think I'm the best. Right after this, I'm going up to St. Louis to take these passengers to the aquarium. Doesn't that sound fun? Yeah, sounds really fun. The only thing that would make it funner is if you were not pulling the train. Oh, big words from the big bitch. Alright, that is enough.
damn. Jeez, I forgot how mean some of the characters are in this movie, especially David. I mean, yeah, but some of the characters in the movie are so mean. Like, jeez, Christ, I don't know, man.
We do not talk to anyone like that around here. Do you understand that, David? Do you understand? Yes, I got it. Whatever.
Also, I just want to note how not a single one of David's train cars he's pulling are actually express coaches. Even though they're supposed to be express coaches, not a single one of them are actually express coaches. One of them is a mail wagon or a mail car, and the other two are from a Thomas and Friends like multi-pack from years ago. That was like God, I gotta remember. I think it was like zoo cars. Yeah, they were zoo cars, and you would put animals in them, and there were like animal accessories that came with them. I didn't get them with the animal accessories. I just got them as their own thing. So yeah.
Just go along. I don't want to hear your crap today. All right, jeez. I didn't
Well,
know this would be...
I guess this one could be considered a coach because it has windows and it probably has seats inside. But okay, yeah, okay. One of them are kind of like a coach, but it's more like a caboose. So yeah, I don't know if it really counts, but whatever.
The last time I would ever see him. And honestly, I'm kind of glad it was.
Shit, Kit, did you hear what Kit just said? Yeah. And then that was the last time I saw him, and honestly, I'm kind of glad it was. Like shit. Okay. I kind of like that line. That was kind of cold. Like shit. I mean, I know he was an asshole, but sheesh.
David was going down the whiny he usually did. He was being very aggressive, though, and that's what led to his demise.
Dude, that sound afterwards, it wasn't even intentional, but that sound after the crash it kind of gives me chills. I don't know why. It's so out of place compared to the rest of the sounds in this movie. And plus, just the weird silence after he crashes. And also, just the crash itself is kind of unsettling when you think about it because, I mean, it was um, I don't know if this was mentioned in the movie. I probably should have, but it was a train of kids that were going to the aquarium, right? It was mostly kids, obviously, if that makes sense. It was like a Sunday excursion train, which is the thing that I mean it's still I don't know if it's still a thing, but back in the day, like back in the 1800s or whatever, that was a big thing, right? Speaking of that, actually, the crash of 62 is based off two crashes. One is the Camp Hill disaster that happened in Pennsylvania in 1856. That killed a bunch of children and stuff. It was a horrible thing. I'm not going to describe it on here. If you want to know more about it, then go search it up on Google or whatever search engine you use. And then the other one wasn't. I think it was. I think it happened in Ireland. I can't remember the exact name, but it happened in like 1889, and I think that one was also a Sunday excursion train, and it also killed a bunch of children. So yeah, that was what the crash of 62 was actually based off of, was those two crashes. If you want to know more about those, then you can go search them up online. But yeah, those, so yeah, that's what it was based off of, if you ever wanted to know that.
It was a tragic crash, leaving 87 children dead, 13 crewmen, and 1 bystander.
Oh my goodness. So wait, let me do the math on that. So 87 plus 13 is 100. And then, okay, so 101 people died. 1 bystander died. And 100 on the train died. So yeah, pretty brutal. Sheesh, brutal. I guess Bruce got his information wrong. 87. It wasn't 87. It was actually 101. I guess he was looking at the statistic about kids who died, which was 87 kids. By the way, that is brutal, by the way. 87 kids? Good grief. Like, damn, this is messed up.
I wasn't the first on the scene, but I made a shocking discovery when I arrived. David wasn't there anymore. I was very, very confused. I wondered how. He was off the tracks. There's no way he could have gotten up in 15 minutes. He must have needed help from somebody. I still ponder this question to this day. We searched for weeks, months, maybe even years for David, but eventually we gave up. He hasn't been seen since that crash happened. Nobody knows where he is or if he's even alive. But all I know is that David is one of the worst engines or vehicles I've ever met. Wow, I definitely...
Yep, another mistake. Look at that. Just freaking trucks in the corner of the screen casually. The trucks that David was taking. Another mistake on my part. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Whatever, it's fine. I'm not gonna hate on myself too much. This was 2 years ago. I have changed my filmmaking and I've gotten a lot better about that. As of recent, like if you watch my new films, there's never like, there's almost never like that kind of stuff anymore in my new stuff. So I'm glad I improved on that.
wasn't expecting that when I pressed you about it. Yeah, it was definitely an unfortunate incident, wasn't Cheryl? Yeah. Anyways, I think I'm gonna go back to my shed. I don't really have any jobs to do. Okay. Thank you for your cooperation, Kit. You're welcome, Bruce and Carlo. Well, we got some new information, that's good. Let's go back to town. Alright.
Oh no! I don't know. That music was kind of random, but whatever. Also, Bruce just casually. By the way, if you're wondering, yes, I could have edited that out, like post production, or I could have edited. By the way, I did edit this movie a little bit to make it a little bit better because there were some mistakes in there that I didn't fix when I released it, so I fixed it. If you're wondering why I didn't fix the mistakes, I decided to keep some of the mistakes in there just because, well, I mean, this, I don't know. I just wanted to keep it in there for the funny effect. And also the fact that I do want to show off my mistakes and, like, how I've progressed. I don't want to completely, like, get rid of my mistakes. I still want them to be in there just to show how much I have improved over the years. And also to show that I'm not perfect, you know? But whatever. It's not like a big deal or anything. It doesn't ruin the tension on the movie or anything. It's just kind of weird.
Oh, man. I can't believe I have to pull a goods train. Me, the 2026 class of the electric diesels. We get it. No need to talk about it every time we're sitting at the turntable resting. But seriously, do you think it's proper for an express engine like me to be pulling a goods train? That is just disgraceful. Come on, it's not that bad. Just give it a try. It's actually not as bad as you would think once you try it. Is it always like this at the turntable? Oh, you have no idea. Fine.
Also look at the, by the way, that's a van, by the way. You can barely see him though. He literally is just a black, like, it almost looks like I put like black marker over him. That's how dark he is. Like, you can barely see him. He's red, by the way, just to bring that up. But you can barely see it in the shot because the lighting is so unbelievably bad. But it's whatever.
Not happy about this, though. Not at all, for a second. Ha! Could have guessed that any day. Well, actually, I forgot to ask. Who's taking the express tomorrow, since I'm not? Oh, Vic assigned me to be the express engine for tomorrow. Wow.
That's what set off Al, by the way. Just to let you guys know.
Oh, really? That's crazy. Great job, buddy. That's crazy. This can't be right. You, Allie, a tank engine take the express? This day just keeps getting worse. I don't know what. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, by the way, there you go. There you go. Another Spencernism. Yeah, that's a new term I just came up with, Spencernism, which is just acting like Spencer, I guess. So yeah, another Spencernism right there. That's definitely a Spencer-like quality, being absolutely shitty to tank engines and saying that tank engines are not capable, which is, you know, not true, but whatever. I mean, look, I get it. tank engines can't pull the Express as well as bigger engines, but they can still do it. They just need like 2 or 3 of them, and then they'll be good.
Engine take the Express? Why, this day just keeps getting worse. I don't know what. Jesus Christ, dude, don't give yourself a stroke. Look, Al, there weren't any other engines available, so he gave me the job. This is crazy. You're not experienced enough at all to take the Express. I've been pulling express trains for the last 4 years.
Oh yeah, for people who watch the movie, you probably already know this, but for people who haven't watched it, by the way, again, if you're at this point in the stream and you haven't watched the movie, then it's already been spoiled for you, so it doesn't really matter at this point. Al is actually a 5-year-old train. So yes, Al is technically 5 years old, but age in this universe with the cars and the trains and whatever, the vehicle universe, I guess you could call it, or vehicle world, age doesn't really work that way. You're basically an adult from the jump. Like, you have adult abilities, like you can talk. Okay, here's the thing. It's not like you can write like an adult or do anything like an adult, but you can speak like an adult, and you still got to learn how to do certain things, right? Like how to drive or how to do whatever, but really, you're manufactured. That's how you are for the rest of your life, most likely, unless you modify yourself. So yeah, once you're out of the factory, then that's how you're gonna be most likely for the rest of your life, unless you do some changes or you use a body change or whatever. But
Well, that's how it is. You can't change anything about it. Maybe it doesn't have to be. Hey, Allie. Ugh, what do you want, Al? When does your express leave for tomorrow? I think around 9:15 a.m.? Okay. Thank you for the information. It was much appreciated, Allie. You are acting very suspicious right now, Al. Oh, I'm not, old Van. You're just crazy. Anyways, I think we should get some shut-eye. You must be ready for tomorrow. You're acting very strange, Al, but okay. Let's go to sleep. Good night, everybody. Good night. Tomorrow, I'm gonna show Vic who's boss. Ugh, can't wait.
by the way, again, another great transition. Low key though, I kind of cooked on some of these transitions actually. Also, again, another palm tree in Missouri, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, palm trees in Missouri. It makes no sense, but whatever. Again, continuity was not my priority. Look, my continuity was clearly not a priority in this movie. I was mainly doing it for fun back then, so.
Till I get in my shed. It's been miserable out today. Thank God those 2 drunk idiots aren't here. Oh, looks like Bruce is already here. Oh, hey, Carlo. Hey, Bruce. So, got any new information? Not really. Well...
Also, you'll notice Acer. So, yeah. Bruce's company computer is a Chromebook, which is not the most powerful computer, but I guess it kind of works. I mean, it works for searching up stuff and stuff. It's not going to work for bigger stuff, but as a computer that you search things on, it's perfectly good for the price, right? So, yeah. Also, that's the computer that I use, is an Acer, just to let you guys know. So that's kind of why I decided to have an Acer.
Kind of. What do you mean by kind of, Bruce? Well, Carlo, I have a weird feeling. That there's something extra to this case. I don't know. Feels like we figured it out way too easy. Really? I think we're close to figuring out this case. There's just a few missing details we have. No, I've been in the field much longer than you. I don't usually figure out a case this easy. There's got to be something more to it. And I think I know what it is. What do you mean by that? You think you know there's something else? You know Al, right? The electric diesel?
Also, get ready for the most out of line, like most out of nowhere crazy explanation that somehow actually kind of works. Just hold on. Listen to this.
Oh yeah, I know him. He's a real douchebag, that one, I gotta say. And he's a spoiled brat, too. Yes, him. Do you know his full name? Because I want to do some research into him. Alright, let me see. Okay, through spyware, blah, blah, blah. Oh, here's his full name. Al Benton.
Al Benton. So yes, his last name is Benton, believe it or not, which is a terrible last name, not gonna lie, but whatever.
Al Benton? Yep, that's his name. Okay. Let me...
Even Bruce was like, okay, clearly he didn't even like it.
Okay, oh, here we go. Here's his page. Alright, what does it say? He was built in 2020. He was the 26th of 35 A1 electric diesels to be built that year.
A1 electric diesels. So yeah, I guess Al in this universe is an A1 electric diesel, even though he isn't really that in real life, but,
He was built in September of 2020. Wait a minute. What is it, too? Carlo? I think I just figured out something insane. Okay, hit me with it. So, as you just heard, Al is the 26th of his class built, right? Yeah. You know how I had that dream, right? Yeah, you did have that dream. And in that dream, that engine I saw, he was number 26, and I think I just made a crazy connection. Well, two, actually. First off, I think that engine I saw in my dream was David. Nah, that's crazy. There's no way they're the same engine. No, think about it. Why would I be having a dream about that engine unless they're the same engine? It's like my dream was telling me something. Alright then, what's your second thing? I know that this is gonna sound crazier than the first one, but I think Al, David, are the same person. Bruce?
The lightning strike afterwards. Dun dun dun! I don't know. I thought it added to the dramatic effect, I guess.
Did you take some of that nitro gas from those two truck guys the other night? No. Listen to me. Okay, fine. Think about it, Carlo. There's so many connections between the two of them. They both have something to do with the number 26. Although they're both mean, rude, and braggadocious. They're both express engines. And they're both spoiled. There's so many connections between these two.
They're both express engines too. Bruce forgot to mention, but yeah. So I mean, I guess they do have a lot of connections, which is intentional, of course.
It can't be a coincidence. They must be the same person, or no. Al's previous form must have been David. So, like a past life type of thing. Bingo, Carlo. I think David may have gotten a second chance in a different form. Well, he's not using it very well, though. But wait, how could they even be the same person? They're completely different train models, and plus, he was made over 50 years after the crash happened. I have no idea, Carlo, but I'm pretty sure that they're the same person. So, what should we do? Tomorrow, we're going to go confront Al about this, alright? And we're going to put this case to rest once and for all. You got that? Alright. Sounds good to me.
You can tell Carlo is not fully convinced about this. Obviously. Oh yeah, also, by the way, this scene, if I remember correctly, I think this scene was probably the easiest to film in the movie. Like, honestly, I don't think this scene took very long to make. I think it took, like, probably maybe 10 minutes to make. The other scenes took at least a little bit longer than this, but this one was, if I remember correctly, pretty easy to make. Like, I breezed through this scene, honestly.
Anyways, I think I'm gonna go to sleep. It's getting late. We got a big day tomorrow. All right. See you tomorrow. Good night.
Damn it, I should have done the Rama Fool snore. That would have been hilarious, but whatever. I guess I didn't think about that while I was doing this scene.
Carlo, Bruce, guys. Guys! Good morning. What time is it? Guys, it's already 8:45 a.m. in the morning. You were supposed to be up an hour ago. Oh, right. Thanks for reminding us. Carlo, we gotta go now. Okay, whatever you say. How was your sleep last night? It was pretty good.
And I got another break
Oh, that's good.
notification.
My sleep was pretty good. I didn't have a nightmare like last night. Anyways, we gotta go. He'll be leaving any minute with the express. All right, let's go.
Okay. I don't know. I was about to say something, but I forgot. I don't have as much to comment on with these later scenes
All right, I'm hooked up.
because I've pretty much commented on almost everything.
What is Al doing right now? I have no clue. I'm gonna go fix.
Also, you can kind of just a little detail. You can kind of see Carlo and Bruce's size difference right here. Like you cannot even see. You can barely see Carlo. You can't even really like. You can only see like the back half of his roof in this shot. Like Bruce is huge compared to him. Like, and I mean Bruce is massive. Like, I don't even know. I don't know how that is. I don't know if that's just like the train models. Like, I don't know what Carlo's train model is, so I don't know if that's accurate or not, but Bruce is massive.
Figure this out. He's being really weird. Hey, what are you?
Like, look, he's even taller than Al is. And I'm pretty sure he might be as tall as Luke and Rick as well. I think the only engine that might be taller than him is Kit, I think. I don't know, though.
Nothing at all.
Oh, yeah, that train whistle, if I remember correctly, and again, I don't know if this is, God, I don't know if this is true, but I don't know, I don't remember if this is right, but I think that may have been a train whistle from a non-CSX engine. I think it may have been like, I think it was a Union Pacific engine, maybe. I don't know if that's true, though. Don't quote me on that, but I think it was. Again, I made this movie a while ago, so I can't remember all the details, but I think it was a Union Pacific whistle that I used for that. But whatever. Or it may have been one of those what may have been one of those shunting diesels as well. I don't remember. It was one of those two, I think.
Who are you guys, anyways? We're detectives, Bruce Jackson and Carlo Estevez. Oh, so though you were the guys who were at the shed the other night. Yes, but that's not important right now. What are you doing? You know, just taking the express like I usually do. Okay, I can see that, but why are you acting so sneaky? No reason, of course. There's no reason for me to be acting sneaky, right? I mean, come on, guys. Yeah, unless you're doing something bad.
Also, by the way, I gotta say, Bruce's expression is really unsettling when you look at it for long enough. I don't know why. The fact that his smile, like he almost, I don't know how to describe it, but it almost looks like Jeff the Killer's smile to me. The more I look at it, I don't know why. That's just how I look at it. And also, honestly, I gotta say, I think Al has the best expression of any of the engines that I created. He looks extremely like smug, which works well with his character. So yeah, honestly, I like his expression.
What? That's insane. I'm not doing anything bad. Of course, this is my express train to take. So this is your express train. Yep, it is my express 100%. All right, Carlo. Check your spyware to see the railway schedule for today. Oh no. All right, let's see. Okay. Oh, wait. Some engine named Allie's supposed to be taking the train today, not you. Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
I remember meeting Allie. He was that silver engine at the turntable a couple days ago.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to comment on that, by the way, real quick. Allie doesn't even look... He's not even white. He's freaking silver, so I don't know why he said he looked like cum. But, I don't know. Again, continuity in this movie is... Like, outside of the main story is fleeting. Alright? Only the main storyline and things that are very important have good continuity. Everything else makes absolutely zero sense.
So, Al, this isn't even your express, so why are you taking it? I did. Look, okay? Look, it's not fair. This is my express, and Allie should not get to take it. I'm the only one who's experienced enough to take this train, you know. But he's your controller. You should be doing as you're told. I don't care about that. I'm taking...
Oh yeah, by the way, in the background right there, there's the fire engines. They were supposed to appear in the movie, but they never did. I think they... Honestly, okay, here's the thing. I don't know why I didn't have the fire engines in the scene where Al crashes, which is going to come up in a few minutes, by the way, which is by far my favorite scene of the movie. That scene's really good. I did a really good job on it. But yeah, I don't know why the fire engines weren't there, considering there probably would have been a fire because of the crash. You know, since Al's a diesel with a bunch of fuel on his tank, you know? So, I don't know. I don't know why I didn't have that, but yeah, they never appeared in the movie, unfortunately.
this express if it's the last thing I do. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, I will. Watch me. Damn it! He's already gone. Hey! Oh, hey, Vic. Hey, why did I hear the express go? It's not supposed to be going for another 15 minutes. Oh, about that? Oh. Oh, he's gonna be in big trouble once I see him. Oh.
Yeah, also, there was supposed to be a scene in between there where I think Bruce was supposed to be describing what happened, but I don't know why it isn't there anymore. When I re-released this movie, I think I may have removed some scenes by accident or something. I don't know. There's some scenes definitely missing, so yeah, but it's whatever.
Yeah, in worse news, there's already 60 people on the train he's taking. Wait, what? Is that bad? Yes! The track conditions are very wet today. If he goes too fast, he won't be able to slow down and he can crash. Oh, that's just great. What are we gonna do now? Guys, you're going to need to chase him. No, we can't do that. We're not fast enough. It's our only chance to stop him from causing a disaster. Look, I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna go, okay? You chase him. Oh my God. All right, let's
Yeah, okay.
go. Come on, push it, Carlo. Oh boy.
Here's the
Okay,
chase scene, by the
I'm
way,
hurrying up.
starting now.
Oh, they thought they could stop me? No.
Also, I think that's a globe of the Earth. It's like a squishy, not a squishy. It's like I don't know what it is. It's like a foam, globe of the Earth thing. I don't have it anymore. I don't know why it was there. It just was. Also, there's some NASCAR stuff right there. 2 NASCAR haulers.
Hey, ow. Uh-oh. Gotta go. Al, stop now. I will never stop. I am Al, the great 26 of my class. I will never stop. I am built for speed.
I swear that's something Spencer has said. I can't confirm if that is what I can't confirm if he has said that in the show. It may have actually been Gordon, but I swear 100% Spencer has said something along those lines at some point during the show. Like I swear 100% that he said something like that. Like tell me if I'm wrong or not, but I swear he said something like that. Like I can't put my finger on it, but I swear to God, it's like I can just like I know he said it. I just can't tell you when or what episode or what special or whatever, but he definitely said that. Another Spencerism.
Great. He's not listening to us. Not listening to us. What are we gonna do? I don't know, man. You gotta figure something out. I'm not as experienced at this as you are. Come on, think. Come on. You gotta think of something. Gotta think.
Oh my god, I just realized something. CinemaSins would have a freaking field day with this, considering how many mistakes are in this movie. My god. So yeah, CinemaSins, if you're watching this, do this on my movie. Even though it's not that popular or whatever, it would be funny. And plus, it would bring some traction to my movie, because, you know, I'm desperate for views. Nah, I'm joking. I don't give a shit. You don't have to watch my stuff. I don't care.
Come on. Oh, I got an idea. I got it. And, what is that exactly?
I kind of wish that I would have been able to, like, move the background so that it looks like they were moving fast, but I couldn't do that in InShot, so yeah. I wish I could have done that. Maybe if I remake this scene one day, because I might do that just because I love this scene so much. Maybe I'll do that if I can get a different editing tool or a different editing app that allows you to do that.
Okay. If we couple up together, we'll be able to double our speed. We might be able to catch them that way. All right.
I don't know if that's exactly how that works. I mean, actually, no, wait. Although if the back engine is pushing, I guess, I don't know if that actually works. I don't know if that's how the physics of that would actually work, but I don't know.
Come on, Carlo. Okay, I'm pushing it. Yes! Okay. All right, now push it. Push it hard. Ow! Use your brakes. All right, whatever.
Here,
Wait, what?
yep,
Wait,
here it is.
Why can't I brake? Oh no. Wait a minute. Why isn't he braking? Oh, it's probably because of the weather conditions. All right, come on, push it. Come on. Yes. Okay, apply brakes now.
Honestly, my acting in the scene was actually pretty good. I won't even lie. Like, okay, here's the thing. I do consider myself a decent actor. Not a great actor, obviously. I'm not like a professional. But I actually do consider myself a decent actor. But I gotta say, my acting in this scene was pretty damn good. Like, I actually thought I did a pretty good job in this scene. So, yeah.
Oh no. There's a curve ahead. We're not gonna make it. Wait a minute, Ted.
Ted making the ultimate sacrifice here by just placing himself right in front of Al. Wow. I love, by the way, I didn't mention this in the other crash, but I love this shake effect that happens after the crash. I think it just adds the level of like realness to it, I guess, because if there was a train crash like 2 inches away from you or whatever, it would definitely shake the earth, especially if the train was going 150 miles an hour.
Oh my god. Ted, Al, are you guys okay?
Also, I love how the music swells down right as they're like, "Oh my god." Like that just works so well.
I think so.
I got to admit my timing with some of these like transitions or whatever, or like timings and the dramatic effect of a scene, sometimes I got to admit I do it perfectly. Now, it's not always perfect, but sometimes I do it legitimately perfectly, and I think that's pretty nice. It just adds to the atmosphere of the scene.
Oh. Carlo, call the police and ambulance right away. Right on it. Welcome to Eagle City News at 10 a.m. with
Welcome to Eagle City News at 10 a.m. It's me, Bryce, and Anderson. I don't know. Either way, yeah, so this is the news channel for Eagle City. Apparently, Eagle City is big enough to have its own news channel, so I guess that's cool.
me, Darren, and my partner Riley. Today is a tragic day. A train crash. 2 miles southwest of Kirkville. Happened earlier this morning. The train crash was caused by an electric diesel named Al.
Also, by the way, you can see Brad Kozlowski's car flipped over in the background. That's not even an intentional reference, it's just in there for some reason. Also, I don't know why the other clip was muffled, but that's whatever.
Apparently, according to the controller of the Eagle City Railway, Vic, he was not the engine that was taking the express today. It was another engine. Obviously means he stole it. And after stealing it, he went very, very fast down the railway line. Eventually, he crashed into a helicopter and crashed right off the rails. Some people are already calling this the train crash of 24, just like the train crash of 62.
Yep, the train crash of 24, baby. Another one. What is that? Funny enough, you know what's funny, actually, about that? First off, if I'm doing the math correctly on that... No, wait. That math doesn't work. Wait. Let me think about... Okay, let me do the math on this real quick. So, 1962 to 2000 would have been 38 years. And then, if it's 2024, then 24 years. If I do the math on that, that's 62. Just like the crash of 62. That's not even intentional, but goddamn. Wow, that's an interesting correlation I just made. Not to mention the fact that 62, if you turn the numbers around in 62, it's also 26, which is Al's production number and David's number. So, hey, in a roundabout way, 26, 62, that number has everything to do with this movie, I guess. They're synonymous with this movie, huh? Huh, pretty interesting.
According to the authorities, 9 have already been found dead and 27 are injured. You will go down to Cheryl for more information. Yeah. Also, the train crash could be heard from over 3 miles from the crash.
By the way, Cheryl. Wow, Cheryl, the most generic like news girl reporter name ever.
Site. Riley, it was sure a violent train crash. Going down to Cheryl, our field reporter, for more information. Thank you, Daryl. The train crash right behind us is one of the worst we've ever seen in Midwestern Railway history. It has striking resemblances to the crash of 62. The engine pulling the train was Al. According to a few witnesses, he was going over 150 miles an hour on the train tracks, which begs the question, why would he go so fast? Back to you, Darren. And that was...
Honestly, that actually sounded pretty, like, newsy to me. Like, I think I did a pretty good job acting that. Like that sounded like somebody reporting the news. You know what I mean? They use, like, I don't know how to describe it, but when you're watching a news channel, right? And they're reporting news from, like, not the studio, but from, like, where the event or whatever is actually happening. That is the way they talk. They talk in that way. They talk in this very... I don't know how to describe it. They talk in this, like, very... I guess not absurd, but, like, sort of, like, informational way, I guess, if that makes sense. Which I think I did pretty well in that scene. So, yeah, my acting was actually pretty good again.
Our urgent news report from Eagle City News Channel.
Also, by the way, I'm going to go back a little bit, if I can find it.
Report from
Will's, if you look closely, it says Will's Diner. That, if you're wondering what that is a reference to NASCAR Craziness. Specifically, I think Season 1, Episode 6, The Terrible Restaurant. If you don't know what happens in that episode, I'm not going to describe it here because it's going to take too long, and this stream is already almost 2 freaking hours long. And I got to get done with this at some point in time. But, yeah, to say the least, Will's Diner is basically what happened. Okay, so basically what happened in that episode was Will, who was the owner of the restaurant, was killing people and turning them into food, and then he died, and then his accomplices / employees got arrested, and it was a whole thing. And the story, which I've never told before, which I might make a video about it, the whole story was that a partner of Will reopened the restaurant, but called it Will's Diner instead of William's Diner, so that they wouldn't get caught again, which is like the most lazy like rebranding of all time for that type of thing. Just Will's Diner instead of William. Just adding out the I, A, and M at the end. But yeah, that was the idea.
City News Channel. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Hey guys, hold on. Yes, sir.
Yep, there's the police, but not the fire station. Not the, God forbid the fire station is here. Not the fire station, but the police are here. So, I don't know. Not, the ambulance isn't even here either, by the way. The ambulance was called too, and they weren't even here. So, okay. Cool.
Everyone, I want a private chat with Al, okay? Yes, sir. Yep, sir. Anytime.
There you go. Anytime, sir. See, right there. That is showing the respect they have for him, which is nice. That's nice.
Al, I'm in huge trouble, aren't I? Oh, you don't even imagine. You are a disgrace to my railway. I expect professionalism from my engines, and you did not show that today at all. Taking somebody else's train without permission and wrecking it. That is unacceptable behavior, and I will not tolerate it. You will be banished from my railway. You understand? Yes. I got it. I'm an idiot. You could say that again. Ugh. And as for you, Ted, I have to commend you on your bravery. That was gutsy for sure, huh? And you probably saved many people's lives. So great job.
Again, I gotta say, my acting in the scene was actually really good. Like again, like I said in the beginning, I did not expect any of this to be good, but believe it or not, I gotta say, my acting isn't as bad as I thought it was. Like my acting in some of these scenes is pretty good. It's just I think it's just the like me not doing takes, so then I mess up in the scene. I think that's the main problem, which I have fixed in my new stuff. Like if you look at my new stuff, then that has been 100% fixed. So yeah.
We'll be getting repairs as soon as possible. Don't have to thank me. It's all in a day's work. Oh man. Oh, and as for you two, yeah, what's up? I also have to commend you two on your efforts. Due to your guys' bravery, you also saved many lives today. So congratulations. You guys will be immortalized. No problem. Anything for this railway. I think.
By the way, that will be a theme of my next project, Immortalized. You can make your theories on that.
You have a pretty nice railway. Well, thank you very much. That's very kind of you. But for you, Al, we're gonna have a serious talk once you're back on the rails. Oh, I know. Oh, man.
Also, there's a motorbike right there. One of the only, I think that's the only time a motorbike appears in this movie, believe it or not. Whatever. It's just a random detail.
It's been a week since I've seen Carlo. I hope he's doing okay. Hey. Oh, hey, Vic.
Also, that is not a car driving sound. That is an engine starting sound. Very different.
Yes, hi. I just wanted to inform you that Carlo and Luke are coming back today. Oh, thank God. That's great news. I was hoping he was okay. Yeah, he just needed some new tires and, his spyware got broken or something. I don't know. His spyware? Yeah, his spyware got broken. You know, the thing that those new detectives use? Oh, I know very well. I just wonder when they're gonna be here. Hey, Bruce. Carlo, it's so good to see you.
I gotta say, Carlo, without his spyware, is so cursed. Like, what even is this? Where even is his mouth? I just want to bring that up. Where even is his mouth? Oh, yeah, another fact that I forgot to say earlier. Fun fact. These two trains right here used to be OC trains. This used to be an OC train of mine. And that train over there used to be Joshua, which if you don't know who Joshua is, then I don't even know where you've been on this channel, but, yeah, I don't think you've been on this channel if you haven't heard about Joshua. Joshua is one of my friends. We're not currently talking mainly because he's trying to work on himself and he's focusing on himself and he's taking a break from like just talking to me and whatever, which is fine. It's not like a mean thing or anything. It's not a big deal. I'm just but well, whatever. Either way, that's a conversation for another day. Uh, but yeah, these used to be I cannot speak. This used to be mine and Joshua's OC trains. So yeah, it's pretty interesting, I think.
Man, yeah, it's good to see you, man. It's been a while. I'm here too, right? Oh yeah, of course. Sorry. Hi, Luke. Wow.
By the way, first off, the trains change positions between scenes, and also that sound comes back.
You look a lot different with those new wheels and without that spyware as well.
Oh yeah, by the way, the reason that the wheels look different in that scene is because I drew over them with black Sharpie. So I didn't actually change them out. They just look different because they have black Sharpie on them, which I mean, some of it is weared off actually, so I might have to reapply it.
You look like a whole different person. Yeah, I do look different. Speaking of that, Carla, what happened to your spyware? Oh, it got corroded when we were chasing Al in the rain, so I had to throw them away, unfortunately. Oh, sorry to hear about that. Whatever. It's just electronic. I'm getting the new one in a week anyways. Well,
That line is somewhat a reference to a line in Planes that Ripslinger says, where he says, I think something along the lines of, you're getting a new one in 2 weeks anyways, after he destroys one of his minions, like, Skypad, I think it's called, which is just the iPad for planes, basically. But yeah, that's sort of a reference to that line.
that's good. Hey, Vic. Yeah, what's up? When is Al getting here? He should be here any minute now. What do you know? There they are.
Just teleports from another dimension. No clips through the back rooms. By the way, I feel like Carlo and Bruce in the back rooms would be a weirdly good concept. I don't know why. Like it feels like those two would definitely like investigate the back rooms, and they probably find a bunch of the creepy creatures and stuff. That might actually be interesting. Maybe I'll think about doing that. Probably not, but maybe.
Hey, guys. Hey. And hi, Al. What the hell is going on with him? Why is he just making grunting noises? Probably doesn't want to talk to us. I mean, if I was in his position, I probably wouldn't want to either. Al, you've already caused enough trouble. You better talk to us. And I mean it. Ow, you hit
Ow, that sound actually hurt my ears. Damn. That's so loud.
me. Sorry. Look, Al, if you tell us your story, I will try to convince the judge to give you a shorter prison sentence. Okay, fine. I'll tell you. All right, go ahead. Where do I even start? Oh, right. So, when I was...
Oh yeah, here comes the Silent Hill music, by the way. Yes, there's Silent Hill music. I cannot speak, Jesus Christ. Here's the Silent Hill music, by the way. Just casually in here. This movie has a weird selection of songs I'm noticing. Like, there's Silent Hill, Terminator, Royal Blood, frickin' Halloween music. It's just a really odd selection of songs. And then there's a relaxing song at the end, too.
First built in 1958. I grew up in a work shed for the first couple months of my first life. My name was David, and I was the fourth of my class built. Due to the fact that I was the youngest of my class, they bullied me a lot, and they were very, very rude to me. Eventually, I moved here to Eagle City to start a new life. Things went well at first until the incident. What do you mean by incident? Do you mean the crash? No, I don't mean the crash. This is a completely separate thing. This was April of 1959, I believe.
I meant to say April of 1960, by the way. By the way, so yeah, I did not mean to say April of 1959 there.
Just like any normal day, I was taking my express down to St. Louis. Once I got back, though, I saw a news article. Apparently, they had interviewed some of my fellow classmates. Okay, so they didn't mention me once in the news article. That hurt me a lot, and I started acting out. Okay, well, why did it hurt you so much? I feel like it should be obvious. It showed that they didn't have any respect for me.
Shit, I mean, his backstory is kind of tragic, but also I can't feel any sympathy for him because obviously, I mean, well, obviously I made this movie, so I mean, I know everything, but I'm just saying I can't feel any sympathy for him because he killed a bunch of people. Not intentionally, but still out of his own stupidity.
After that,
Doesn't make it any better.
things were never the same. I acted out and eventually led to me the crash of 62.
I gotta say though, the Silent Hill music kind of works in this scene actually.
After that, I don't remember what happened. All I remember was waking up in another workshop, and I was an electric diesel, the 26 of the electric diesel A1 class. I spent the first about year in San Francisco, but then I eventually went over to Eagle City, and that's when the memories from my past life triggered. So, yeah. So, that's it? Yeah, pretty much. So, let me get this straight. You did all of this because your siblings were not next to you? That's kind of a dumb reason. I mean, I can understand that would hurt, but like doing all this, that's just no, you can't do that. I agree. You sound very insecure. Yeah, I was insecure. Indeed you were. So Vic, what's gonna happen to Al? Right now, I'm not too sure. All I know is he's never, ever sitting on my railway ever again. Take him away. Right away, sir. So,
Damn. That was actually really good. Again, another really good scene, honestly, in my opinion.
oh, that's it? Well, actually, no. Wait, is it related to the new Express engine since Al can't do that anymore? Yep. She should be here right about now. She? Oh, you're not telling me.
Oh, yep, she did get the number 7. I think they're gonna explain the reason, possibly, or they might not, but the reason I gave her number 7 is because, well, it's the lucky number, and she wants the lucky number 7 to make sure that she, doesn't crash or anything during her express runs. A lucky charm of sorts.
Wait. Hold on a minute. You're the new Express engine? Yeah, they let me have my old job back. Isn't that cool? Good for you. You definitely deserve it a lot more than Al. Yeah, I never liked that Al, even from the first time I met him. Oh, by the way, thanks for giving me my old job back, Vic. No problem. Shouldn't have replaced you in the first place. That was not one of my brightest ideas. Well, at least you took accountability, Vic. Alright. Well, how much longer do we plan on staying here? As long as we can. Bruce! Oh, hey Garrett. Why are you in such a rush? The big boss wants you back in New York, immediately. Oh, he wants me back? Why? Because he has a surprise for you. Oh, that's cool. Wait a minute, so you have to leave now? Yeah, unfortunately. But you know what they say, detective's job is never done.
Hey, that is true. Uh, yeah.
Well, it was nice getting to know you. Maybe we can meet some other time. Hey, just to let you know, Bruce, everyone at the agency is very proud of you. And I would hope so. You put a 60-year mystery to rest. That's not something many can say. You two are great detectives for sure. Oh, stop it, stop it. You're making me blush. All right, but in all seriousness, you need to go. The big boss.
Yeah, that line's hilarious. Bruce is acting very feminine in that sense, but you know what? I mean, look, here's the thing, okay? I don't, what am I trying to say? It is kind of funny to see Carlo and Bruce act feminine. Specifically Carlo, specifically Bruce though, he acts very feminine. But you know what? I mean, it's fine. Men should be able to act feminine sometimes. Look, I'm not saying masculinity is entirely a bad thing. Masculinity is important, but being able to be a bit feminine, as they say, I wouldn't really call it feminine, but being able to be, I guess, you know, uh, get in tune with your emotions is also important too. Like you need to have a balance between both because if you have too much of one, then it that's a problem, right? So you got to make sure to have a balance between being able to handle your emotions and being able to act masculine when you need to, and like real masculinity, not toxic masculinity or fake masculinity, if that makes sense.
Right away. All right then. See you guys. You
Bye,
later,
Bruce.
partner. Bye. Carlo, are you ready to go home? Oh yeah, I definitely am. This last week and a half has been absolutely nuts, so I'm ready to just relax for a little bit. All right, let's roll. All right, you go first. No. Actually, I think you should go first this time. Wait a minute, you never let me take the lead. What's going on? No. Nothing's going on. After the last week and a half, I've decided that maybe you're not so bad after all. Maybe I'll let you take the lead. But just this one time. All right, suit yourself. Let's go. Right behind you. Hey, Bruce. Yeah, Carlo. What do you think's going to happen to Al? Oh, I have no idea.
Shit, man. Man, watching this movie back has been kind of crazy. Just remembering, like, all the times that are, remembering the times that I spent with this movie and just making it and editing it, man. I wish I could go back. I had a fun time making this movie, to be honest. But I'm gonna watch this last scene before I give my final speech.
He's probably going to at least get 40 years in prison, or more.
Oh yeah, these planes right here were supposed to be like a sneak peek to another movie that I was gonna make the same year, and then I was gonna make it in July 2025, and now it's probably never gonna come out. That movie is Warplanes. There might be something related to planes that I might make at some point, but it's not gonna be Warplanes. Man, I kind of wish I would have gone through with it. Honestly, I might. I still might. I might still do it. Honestly, I think it's a good concept. Military and all that.
Honestly, they should just give him the life sentence. That dude's a dope. Yeah, but it's up to the court, not us. That's
I love how he calls him a dope, by the way.
that's fair. There is something I've learned from the last week and a half or so. Well, actually, two things. And those two things are, first off, having a partner maybe isn't the worst thing in the world. And, well, some mysteries are better left unsolved. And also that electric diesels are bad news. Hey, you, why are you talking to yourself, you weirdo? Shut up, random plane I don't know. Planes sometimes. They think they're so good just because they can fly. Oh, sorry. Anyways, it's time to leave. See you later.
Shit, dude. I don't know if it's just the music or me. I don't know if it's just nostalgia, but honestly, I'm kind of getting emotional at the end of this. Like just I think it's just me. I think it's just me. I don't know. Maybe you guys can tell me whether or not it's just me being nostalgic or whatnot, but like, man, this movie, like, I enjoyed making it so much, and honestly, I don't even think it is nostalgia. I think I just liked making this movie, and I think I enjoyed the movie itself, and I enjoyed the process of making it, and honestly, I want to make a movie at some point in the future. And no, we're not gonna watch the credits. Just to let you know, the end. Rip Ted the helicopter. Also, that was a mistake. Again, another mistake. It was not 2023. It was supposed to be 2024. But whatever, it's fine. Kind of sad though that he died. Though I mean, he was really heroic, and we thought, that you thought he was gonna be okay, and then he died. Like shit. Kind of sad actually. Also, yes, I did put subscribers on the credits, which honestly I thought was a nice touch. I think it was nice. As you can see here, I put some of the people here. TJ the Red Tank Engine, he's an old friend of mine. Joshua the Bucks fan Logan, Luigi the God Gamer 567. These are just all my subscribers, so you'll see it here. You've got Hudson Train Guy 12, SMU fan video, Snake Beast 69, Monster Gamer the Hedgehog, that's MG. Also, I just want to mention the eyes. I kind of like the eyes, honestly. It's kind of cool. I think it's a nice touch. Also, I like Al's expression. Also, the express coaches with the eyes, that's so weird. These pictures are not actually like things that happen, by the way. They're just for the credits. This never happened to Bruce. Dexter Fam 2010, that's my sister. Caleb Robbins. Tyler the Hedgehog. Glide. Man. I think I had like 200 subscribers around this time, I think. Then we got Mossimo here, our 2D gaming our gaming 2D MX. Michael Perez, L.J. Brooks, East Chester Express Productions. By the way, where's that picture? Oh, it was the first one. This one is my personal favorite. I like it. It's just funny to me. Like especially the expression that the Ted has in this picture. He looks freaking high, man. Funny. But yeah, that's basically the credits. There's nothing else. I don't have to describe it. Now, here are the last scenes of the movie before.
Hey, new mate. Santa Fe.
Dun dun dun.
So, this is where you've been? Yeah, I'm in here.
Yep, you heard that right. Santa Fe, the famous West Coast train, is in jail in the Midwest. Yeah,
Tax fraud.
makes sense.
What are you in for? A lot of stuff. Too much to count. Man, I already miss Carlo and Bruce. Yeah, but you know what they say. If you love someone, let them go. I hope I made it in time. Whoa. Jesus Christ, what are you doing, kid? Sorry, that was my bad. I lost control.
Damn, bro. Freaking hit the track so hard that the freaking ground shook.
Made it in time? Whoa. Jesus Christ, what are you doing, kid?
I love that crash, too.
Sorry, that was my bad. I lost control. Anyways, is Bruce still here?
If that is the case, can I get his autograph?
Ooh, sorry, kid. He already left. He went to New York.
Oh, what? Oh, man. I really thought I was going to get to see Bruce, get his autograph.
Well, snooze you lose. Yeah, whatever. Heh, some weird people around here, eh? You're telling me. Well, you know what they say. Hey, watch the road, idiot! Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, ow.
Well, that's about it. There's nothing else. You've already seen the logo, so yeah. That was The Mystery of Eagle City. Incredible movie, really incredible. Also, there might be. I just realized there might be a misspell. I may have not put the in the title. Whatever. I'll just put it in there afterwards. So, let me give you my thoughts on the movie itself, and then I'll say my goodbye to the stream because it's been 2.5 hours of this. So, first off, I gotta say, the characters are all right. I think a couple of them are good. I like the truck dudes. Um, Carlo and Bruce are pretty interesting. Al's a pretty interesting character. Um, and I think Kit also has some interesting qualities as well. But yeah, some of the characters are really cringe. Oh yeah, Vic's pretty good too. But there are some kind of cringy characters, specifically Shelly. I think that's her name. I don't remember. No, it wasn't Shelly. Cheryl. Cheryl. Yeah, I think it was Cheryl. God, she was so cringe. I'm sorry. Like I could not with her. God, everybody else was somewhat tolerable. She was the worst character in this movie, and she wasn't even in the movie that long. She had like what 5 lines maybe at most, or like 10 lines. I don't even know, and she was just the most annoying character ever. Oh my god, but whatever. She didn't appear that much, so it didn't affect the movie that much. Um, the cinematography for what it was, considering I was filming this on a Kindle Fire, I thought it was all right. I like the overhead view with Ted at the beginning. Some of the camera angles in the chase scene were pretty nice. Specifically with Al and Bruce and Carlo, that one. And I mean, besides that, there isn't really much to say. It's just average. Like, there's not much you can do with the cinematography with a Kindle Fire. You know what I mean? There's only so much you can do with that. Um, what else? Oh yeah. I guess the story. The story was good. I thought there were a couple parts where it was like, you know, it was but overall I think it was pretty good. The pacing was I think good. It wasn't great. There were some parts that dragged on a little bit, but I think the pacing was what I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be more of a slow paced story than like a super fast paced story with a bunch of things happening. This was more of a slow paced, slow burn type of movie, you know, with the detective stuff and stuff. Um, so the pacing was pretty good for what it was. The writing was good. The writing was good. The story and writing were really good in my opinion. I really liked it. Um, the character design. The character design was whatever. I mean, they're obviously trained, so there's not much I can really do with them. I don't think, but most of them looked all right. Every character has their what's the word? Distinct look to them. Like you can differentiate them. You can differentiate them pretty well. So yeah, you know, I mean that's good enough for me. So yeah, it's all right. It's not great, but at least you can, you know, tell the characters apart if you know them well enough. Um, what else? The music was pretty good. I like the Royal Blood, trying to figure it out. That was really good. The Terminator theme is obviously really good. I mean, it's the fucking Terminator theme. Of course, it's going to be good. The Rain song at the end that was pitched up. I thought that was a good idea to pitch it up. I thought it was really good. I liked it. Um, what else was there? Oh yeah, the creepy Halloween song in the dream sequence was pretty good. or dream sequences, because there was two of them. But yeah, it was pretty good. Personally, my score for the movie, if I had to give it a score, I think I'm going to give it about a 7 out of 10, which is actually surprising because I thought I was going to give it a much lower rating when I started this, but honestly, the more I watched it, the more I appreciated it for what it was. I really liked the story. I think the characters were good. The pacing was good. I think it was just a really interesting experience. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the jokes. Yeah, the jokes were also pretty good. I mean, they were okay. They were decent. Not good. They were decent. Some of the jokes were kind of cringy, low key, but some of them were actually pretty good jokes. I won't even lie. Like some of the jokes, like just the out of pocket humor, I think worked really well in this movie. Like it definitely got me a few times, even though I made this movie and have watched it before. So yeah, 7 out of 10 movie. I thought it was really good. I thought, for what it was, considering I made this on a Kindle Fire, I thought I did a really good job. I'll give myself credit. I think I did a really good job. So yeah, you know what? Credit to me, I did a really good job. But yeah. So closing statements. I loved making this movie. Honestly, it's my most proud film that I've ever made. Like, it's the film that I'm most proud of myself for making. It's also probably one of my most proud, like one of my best achievements in my life in general. For me to make a movie like this and to put all the effort in and to release it and to be able to watch it with my friends, it was an amazing experience. And honestly, it will always stick with me no matter what. And I really appreciate everybody who watched it. Even though it didn't get that popular, still 250 people viewed the movie. So honestly, that's pretty good. I clearly left an impression on some people because, especially Joe, because he made 3 movies and is going to be making a 4th. Unfortunately, without me for reasons I talked about earlier. But it clearly left an impression, and it also, again, as I said, by the way, speaking of that, for Joe making movies, I was able to voice act in that and become a co-director for him in those movies. So if I hadn't made this, then the clone movies that Joe made wouldn't have existed. So it gave me a lot of opportunity. This movie not only gave me the not only did this movie give me the opportunity to show off my filmmaking skills on a bigger scale, but it also helped me get other opportunities, right? Like being able to voice act in a film other than mine and being able to, co-direct a movie, 3 of them. So, I mean, honestly, that's great. I mean, I gotta say, man, it was great. This movie is great. I will always cherish my time with it, and no matter what, I will always be proud of this movie. Whether it's objectively good or not, the fact that I went through and made an entire film and I did it on Kindle Fire of all things, I gotta say, that's pretty damn impressive. Like, I'm actually really proud of myself for making this movie. So, yeah. Yeah. I don't really think there's anything else to say. I think I'm gonna end it here since it's been 2.5 hours. But yeah, thank you all for watching the stream, and if you enjoyed, subscribe and like, and hit that notification bell. And just remember, Godspeed to you all, Godspeed to America, stay safe out there, it's a dangerous world, and stay healthy as well. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.